All right, let's have a look at the US pre-market movers and levels.
Okay, well, a couple of new names to the show. First of all, Premier Global, which is a collaborative software group, make programs that allow you to work collectively online from remote locations. $13.81, up 21.6%, and they've received a bid of $14 per share from a US private equity firm called Cyrus Capital, hence the sharp jump there. And then going the other way, a company called Zoomies Inc., that's ZUMZ in the US, $17.26 pre-market, down around 20.3%. And this is the latest in a line of casual clothing retailers in the US to give disappointing guidance. Like-for-like sales were down 4.5% in Q2, but much worse than that, they trimmed their forecasts of revenues and earnings in Q3 by around 10%. So
sort of follows on from the likes of Gap and
and American Apparel. It's a difficult space to it seems to be.
What are people doing? Wearing less clothes? Or what's the strategy?
The competition is so fierce. It's a crowded space.
They're not obviously not buying the big brands. I mean, they're not interested. Maybe that's something. Well,
I think that's probably true. I think you can buy clothes in a number of other American retailers. I'm thinking of Walmart, Target, that kind of thing, and elsewhere, and online, of course. From the likes of eBay. So it is a squeeze from both sides by the look of it in that fashion casual retail area.
Okay, let's go on to the levels of the day.
Okay, well, we're easier for choice in Europe this morning, but it's, as you say, it's a relatively quiet session. So 61.20 versus 62.15 covers the FTSE, and 10,060 versus 10,200 looks to be the sort of support and resistance near term for the DAX. Over in the States, a bit of a mixed bag last night. We were better, but we closed well off the highs. So 1930 plays 1965 now in the S&P, whilst in the Dow 16,225 plays 16,355. So that tightened range in the Dow unfortunately proved to be very fleeting. Not too much to report in the currency world, though the euro has firmed slightly against the dollar, so we now have 112.39 as our downside level, plays 112.90 to the upside. Aussie dollar remains above the key 70 level, so 70.38 now on the downside, plays 70.90 to the upside. Dollar yen seems to be stuck something of a red light, so 120.32 now, plays 120.96 as we approach the weekend. And cable, we wanted to see it close above that 154.08 level yesterday, did indeed do that, so that now swaps from resistance to support. And to the upside, I'd like to see it move above 154.47 before I was convinced we're going to make any further gains.
But very, very quiet, relatively quiet.
Yeah, it is, yeah.